Hello, my name is Father Jacob Rouse, and I'm the pastor of Notre Dame Parish in Cresco, Iowa. For today's Chrono Minute, I would like to share with you a book that I just read. It's called How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. And wait, oh, stop. Okay, I know what you're thinking. It's another racism video. Okay, great. We're talking about this endlessly. It doesn't apply to me. I know everything there is to know. I don't want to think about it. Okay, I intentionally made this video under 5 minutes. So it's easily shareable and digested, and it's not going to be as uncomfortable as you might think. You've been with me through this whole corona, just stay a little bit longer. Okay, so Ibram X. Kendi is an author that wrote this book, and it's exactly what it says, how to be an anti-racist. We hear the term racist all the time being said, that person's a racist, they were acting racistly, or we say, I am not a racist. His new kind of definition, I guess, here's from the book. A racist is someone who is supporting a racist policy by actions or inaction. An anti-racist is someone who is supporting an anti-racist policy by their actions or expressing an anti-racist idea. Racist and anti-racist are like peelable name tags that are placed and replaced based on what someone is doing or not doing, supporting or expressing in each moment. These are not permanent tattoos. No one becomes a racist or anti-racist. We can only strive to be one or the other. We, like fighting an addiction, being an anti-racist requires persistent self-awareness, constant self-criticism, and regular self-examination. So I've heard the phrase and said it myself. Everything I'm telling you is something that I've gone through as well. I used to say, oh, I'm not a racist. If I saw a person standing in front of me who was of another color, I would treat them exactly the same. That's true. Okay, very good. That's the kind of basic humanity, you know. But I applied that logic to another really dark issue. I personally do not sexually abuse minors. I have never seen anyone who has. Well, doesn't that mean that I'm still should be very, very much against it? I've said before, almost everything I do with my priesthood is a giant middle finger to the sin and the abuse of power that came about with the sexual abuse of minors. I think that our beliefs should guide our actions and where we spend our energy. In my daily life and in my daily bubble, I have never experienced, seen, or witnessed racism. But just because I don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I've got a lot of friends, a lot of people I trust and believe who've said that it has impacted them, hurt them, and continues to hurt them to this day. I thought, even if it's not visible to me, doesn't that mean I should still be actively against it? This reminded me, his new way of framing this reminded me of Revelation chapter 3, when the author is writing to Laodicea, which is a very wealthy town, city that is just high up on their horse and just convinced of their own wonderfulness. I know your works, he says. I know that you are neither hot nor cold. I wish that you were either hot or cold. So because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth. And then the commentator's note is, half-hearted commitment to the faith is nauseating to Christ. So the author switches from historical, scholarly writing, which backs up his ideas, and then goes to narratives of his own life in which he himself was a racist. He was racist against white people. He was racist against his own black brothers and sisters who weren't acting the way that he thought that they should. And then he talks about his fervor and zeal, how it was misplaced, and how he eventually had it fine-tuned and matured by other people around him. And then it has this beautiful ending of connecting racism and cancer as it's affected him. It's a great ending. Each chapter addresses a different issue or part of our culture that racist ideas continue to thrive and live because of people's indifference. So I'm not telling you to go march on Washington. I'm not telling you to go to a protest. I'm not even telling you to read this book. All I'm doing is inviting you to the possibility of conversion, to think in a new way through the light of Christ. That's what everyone that met Christ was changed forever. They were not the same anymore. Ask yourself, why is this uncomfortable? Why is this video uncomfortable? What is the Lord Jesus asking you to acknowledge about yourself and ultimately give over to Him? Only you can answer that. Please share this video. Please email me if you have any questions or want to talk about it at dbqrouse@dbqarch.org. The description below this video will have all his definitions, and I'll also put the ISBN, and if you want to find it. Also, all the other videos I've made about this issue. Please invite yourself and allow yourself to the possibility of conversion, and please go wash your hands.